is Lehman's Cooking Day. And as some of you may know, that means it's cookbook giveaway time. It's the end of the month. Can you believe it? It's the end of November already. Where has this year gone? I think we say that every year. I think it's just the older we get, the faster it seems to go. I don't know. So anyway, if you're new here, Lehmans are giving away their Diamond Jubilee Cookbook at the end of every month. They will send it to our winner. And we have decided to promote this. We do a dish out of this cookbook every month. Sometimes more than once a month, but at least at the end of the month. So this week I checked out a chili Yeti casserole. So that's what we're having for dinner. Surprise, Daryl, that's what you're getting for dinner. It's almost like a homemade hamburger helper, I suppose is put it for better terms. So easy peasy. I have the stuff canned. I have kidney beans. I have my own tomato juice, but I also have store-bought on the pantry shelf, so I grabbed those. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on my stove to get the burner going to heat up my big pan here. I'm going to cut up one onion. I'm going to dice that up and get that down so it can start to brown up. I also have a pound of ground beef here that I will open up here in a minute and get in with the hamburger, or get in with the onion to get that browned up. Then I will drain it and add all the other yummy ingredients. So let's get this stinky onion going. I'm going to cut it in half and go from there. And I'll cut it in chunks. Doesn't have to be fancy. It's going to be cooked up anyway. As long as I don't put any digits in it, I'll be fine. There we go. And I noticed there was a piece in here. See if I can get that out. Don't really want that in there. There we go. Phew! This definitely isn't a Vidalia. So I hope everybody has been having a great week. I know the weather's been crazy here, there, and everywhere. We have had snow this week. Tuesday, the two youngest granddaughters, the two that you know, Kaylee and Celia, had a 2-hour delay from school because of snow. And I didn't think it was that bad, but apparently a lot of the country roads weren't plowed or salted. So that caused some concern with the school buses. So I'm sort of curious, and no offense to any school bus drivers, but were the school bus drivers that we had when we went to school a lot better drivers? Because I really don't remember them having 2 hours delay for snow on the road. I don't know. Just asking. Okay. I'll move that aside. Phew. And somewhere over here, I guess I'll grab this one. I can start Getting my meat to fry. Well, burner's on. For some reason, I didn't think this one had to go in the oven, so I was just going to do it over on the island in my cast iron. But it does have to go in the oven. And the big cast iron I have is heavy. And it's just heavy for me to lift it and to try to get something drained. It's crazy heavy. Okay, so once this is fried up and the onions cooked down, it takes 1 can of kidney beans with the juices or whatever it is that's considered that's in it. Don't drain it. 3 cups of tomato juice. I love tomato juice, so what isn't used, I'll drink the rest. A little bit of salt, I'm good to go. 1.5 cups of uncooked spaghetti, broken. Well, that's going to be strange. Oh, I guess I'm going to have to break it up and put it into the measuring cup. I don't know. 1.5 teaspoon of salt, 1.5 teaspoon of chili powder or to taste, 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire, 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. That's it. Get that all mixed up together in the skillet here, and then you put it in a 2.5 quart casserole. Cover it. Put it in the oven for an hour. It's another one of those easy peasy recipes. So I'm going to move this over. I'm going to trade my pan, cutting board. I started getting my Hanukkah things out. Sunday is the first night of Hanukkah, and the girls, Kayleen and Celia, will be here Saturday, and they're going to make their hardtack candy with Papa Sunday morning or Saturday night, whichever. And then Sunday we will make latkes. That's all Kaylee wanted last weekend. We gonna make latkes? Can we make latkes now, Nana? So we'll make latkes, and I have apples. So I think we're going to make I'm going to let them make their own applesauce, and we'll put that in the crock pot in the morning. And I still have to get another container of sour cream. I might make a small batch of Kugel. And then next Sunday, the 8th, is when I'll have my family Hanukkah, because that's also my youngest son. That's his weekend off, him and Cass. So hopefully they can come over. I know Cass and Anthony will be here. Sean's been working his tush off, so hopefully he can take some time off and join us for a little bit for some family time. And then we'll make latkes again, but I'll make lots more. I'll make a big pan of Kugel because Cassie just loves Kugel. So, and I think I'm going to make also some zucchini latkes, so they'll come out green. I also may go to the store and get a beet or two, because I don't have any, and shred that up and add that to the shredded potatoes, and we'll have red latkes. So there's many more things. You can also make a dessert latke with ricotta cheese and a little bit of sweetener. Oh yeah, those are good. But years and years ago at the mall, they had a store that was just with snow globes. Now, I don't want to play this because I don't want to get dinged by YouTube. But this is a well-known Hanukkah song, okay? And it's just, it doesn't go around, but it does have snow. But it has dogs. I know you can't see because of light, but all the dogs have yarmulkes on. We bought one for my mother. We had a dog one and a cat one. I must have given the cat one to somebody because I don't have it. So I think this is going to go to somebody this year to keep, for them to start their own Hanukkah stuff. And then I have a beautiful pewter dreidel and a big wooden dreidel that the kids play with. And I have my menorah. I have had that since I was 15. Story behind that, but I'll save that for Sunday. Okay, so this is starting to cook. I've blabbed enough about that. This is starting to cook. Get the onions cooked down, and oh, and this was sealed in one of those off-brand food saver bags, and somebody had commented that when they use off-brand food saver bags, they didn't stay sealed. I've not had any problems, so when I have the need, I'm going to go back and order some more from that company. Excuse me, I'm thirsty. So Daryl was downstairs making signs most of the day. He was down there routing and doing whatever he does to them and doing cleanup. Anybody going to the Deep South Homestead gathering in March in Mississippi, if you didn't get a sign made of your channel name or your family name, if you don't have a channel, last year and you're coming to the gathering and you want one, Daryl is doing them. He's offered to do them this year. $10. That is not with a graphic. That is just the letters, your channel name. That's it. The graphics take a lot more, and those will be, I mean, he can do them, but that's going to be more than $10. And the bigger your graphic, the more it's going to be. Just, you know, it's good work. It's worth it, I think. I think he did a good job on all the ones last year. If some of the folks that were going to go last year that didn't get to make it, and you're pretty sure you're going to be there this year, let us know. Because if you were supposed to be there last year, we have a sign for you. And it's still in the suitcase. So, the biggest sign we made was for Deep South Homestead. And that was a two-parter. Daryl did their name, Deep South Homestead, then he did the state of Mississippi and gave them a Sharpie, and everyone that was there signed it. So, I thought that was pretty cool. Then the next largest one that he made was for Alderman Farms, because theirs is a round logo. That was a challenge, but I think that came out beautiful. So anyway, enough about that. I am surprised that there's not grease in here. Wow. I figured there would be, because this isn't the high dollar stuff. So, if you don't have one of these handy dandy things, I'm so glad I got one. I really like it. So there is a little bit, there is enough in here that I do want to drain it. Yeah, there's enough liquid in there to drain out. Go. Anybody remember these old Tupperware strainers? I have the bigger one. The bigger one is blue. God, these things are the best. There we go. Put that back in the pan. Get this out of the way. The oven has to be turned on to 350. Get that started. Okay. Now, it takes 1 can of kidney beans, undrained. Get that all mixed and incorporated. Okay, 3 cups of tomato juice. Wow, it's this thick. Two cups. Three cups. Okay, it's a tad sloppy on that one. Get that all mixed in. Yeah, this is a homemade hamburger helper. 1.5 cups uncooked spaghetti, broken. Okay. So, let's see how we're going to do this. Not sure where I should break it up into, this one or regular dry one. Not sure it matters. Probably end up putting more anyway. Spaghetti flying everywhere. There, look, that's a 1.5 cups. Used to have one of those round things where you could put your spaghetti in it. It told you how much you had. I think I had it in my drawer over here, and it got caught one time when I was trying to open the door and it broke. Go figure. So I don't know if this is enough spaghetti or not, but hopefully it'll start cooking down, and if I have to add more, I will. As you can hear, my audience back there is letting the neighborhood know that they're outside. Possibly in a few weeks, Sam will be taking a trip to Kentucky to meet up with his new owner. He is driving from Tennessee. We're each driving halfway. And 4 hours for us and 4 hours for him is somewhere in Kentucky. So Sam will become a southern boy. He's a good dog. He really is. He does have chronic ear infection. You cannot scratch him behind his ear. I hate to say it, you may come up with minus a digit. I would suggest you don't put your face in front of his and scratch behind his ears. Other than that, he loves to have his snout scratched and the top of his forehead. Yeah, he's a good dog. He's been a good rescue. Taught the rest of them how to howl when you could hear sirens a mile away. Yeah, they never howled before Sam came. They do now. So it'll be interesting to see how they do once he's gone. And my shadow, who is 15, she's not doing very well. I've made an appointment 3 times with the vet to take her, and I called 3 mornings and said I can't do it, can't come. I don't want to see her suffer, but I can't take her. So I've had 2 people offer to do it for me. So pretty soon here, it's going to have to happen. Okay, 1.5 teaspoons of salt. So, my pink Himalayan salt, 1.5 teaspoons. 1.5 teaspoons of chili powder, which I have. Oven is warmed up. I'm not one for spicy stuff, so yeah, that's enough for me. Daryl likes spice. I'm not. Turn this down. Get that chili powder mixed in. I'd be the one to take a bite and have all the chili powder in a spoon. Okay, tablespoon Worcestershire. And 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. That's it. It does smell pretty good. This will take an hour in a 350 oven. going to save you from having to listen to me for an hour. Looks like there's probably just enough spaghetti in here. Maybe I'll put in just a little bit more. There we go. Oven is warmed up. Pan is ready to go to be filled. Turn off my burner. This smells good. All the spaghetti pieces out of there. Goodness. There you go. Just cover it up. I think somewhere here. Piece of foil. In the oven. One hour. We'll see you later. Okay, folks. Well, apparently the timer went off. We didn't hear it. I was just so enthralled in Facebook, I don't know. So anyway, it's done. It smells wonderful. Turn off the oven already. Open the door here and get my sauna. So the deal with our end of the month Lehmans contest. In the comments, 2 rules. You cannot have won a cookbook prior to this, one of the Lehmans cookbooks. Number 2, these will be sent out to the continental United States only. Lehmans is sending them out. So, sorry folks, but that's the way. I mean, postage is just outrageous, and even here in the United States. So, continental United States only, that steam is going to get you. So, put down the comments. I want to win. Give me the cookbook. That looks yummy. Put something in there that you want to win the cookbook. Comments that just have, you know, that looks delicious, stuff like that. We'll redo the randomizer. It needs to say that I want the cookbook. I need the cookbook. Something like that. Well, I can tell by the sides of it, it was in a little bit too long because it is a little bit crusty, but it looks good. So, and it smells good. And it comes right out real easy. This may be too hot to even try. Whew. This is going to, I think this is going to have some shredded cheddar on top to melt. That sounds like a wonderful idea, actually. This is very good homemade hamburger helper. going to try something. I'll be right back. Fiesta blend. Monterey Jack, cheddar, queso, and Asdero cheese. Not me. But with it being hot, I think we'll be making this another time. You could get this together even the day before. You know, cover it with saran wrap, put it in the fridge, and then put it in the oven the day you need it. Easy peasy. Serve this with a salad. If you have, you know, kids, I think the kids would like this. I have a feeling I know two young men in Mississippi that may like this. You know who I'm talking to. I have a feeling their daddy would like this. Put some more spices in this. I know a guy down in Tennessee that just might like this. He likes spicy stuff. I like with the cheese. So it's if you already have the cookbook, it's page 106. Once again, this is for the Lehmans Diamond Jubilee Cookbook. This is the November giveaway. And we will do the giveaway Saturday morning. So stay tuned. Not sure what time. Before noon Eastern Standard. But like, subscribe, share. You know, share this on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest. Let's see how many views we can get. So, hope to see you Saturday morning when we do this live and pick out the winner. See you later.